Hey there, so today we have another Battle Beers. We just reviewed Pliny for President. And so, obviously I told you guys I'd keep revisiting the freaking, most award-winning IPA out there, Fathead's Headhunter. So this is sort of like a re-review tasting of that, but we're going to do it side by side. Cool stuff about this beer. So, first off, they keep sending batches. Cool news, cool news. This batch is... Oh, no. Oh, okay. No. I thought I saw a batch. Where'd I get this can from? Huh. Anyway, I believe this is a fresher batch, but this is still like very fresh. It's 6 weeks fresh. 6 weeks fresh. I thought I got a delivery that was like 2 weeks fresh, but whatever. Still very fresh. So we're gonna dig into Fathead's Headhunter. By the way, if you're curious and you do have this beer, it is a sticker label, and if you peel that off, you'll actually find some interesting brands that they're repurposing the cans for. So one of them I saw was like I think the brewery's called like Mad Tree. I think they're out of the Midwest, and it was like one of their hazy IPAs or something. And then one of them was like a Boulevard coconut key lime hard seltzer that I guess did not work out, because pretty much what happens is in order to print onto the actual can, well, yeah, none of these are printed. To print on the actual can, you have to order like a big pallet of beer. Cans, just the cans. And if that brand doesn't sell, now you got to print a bunch of printed cans. So what do you do with that? So you can sell them off to Fatheads. Fatheads loves it, and they just slap a sticker on there and sell your beer. So let's do it side by side. Beer comes in the good old kind of like, again, obviously this I mentioned was so light. This solidly comes in a medium, like the medium gold color, probably more medium. Fluffy white head on that. Quite nice, yeah. Reminds me of the beer before. Nice big resinous hop character, a little bit of pine in there, a little bit of that kind of like candied, fruity candy thing. Pears. I will say, I feel like the beer just doesn't explode as much for me, but then again, it could be palate fatigue of me just continually having this beer. I feel like you can maybe get more and more familiar with the beer, but maybe I'm just losing, the inviting freshness of it being new to me. I don't know. Yeah, quite nicely explosive and hoppy on the nose. Nice, yeah. Explodes. Big, juicy, ripping hop character. Reminds me a little bit of like heady topper. A little bit resinous. Long on bitterness. Big, wonderful, medium biscuity malt character in the middle. Long hop flavor and bitterness, lingers, resinous, goes on to a kind of moving bitterness. Yeah, and then it's so intensely hoppy. It has this beautiful, little bit of like this kind of what do you call it? I call it like solvency. It almost comes off like a phenol, but it's just so lingering of hops that it has this almost like chemically tone to it on the palate. Grapefruit, pear candies, very resiny, lingers. You almost have to chew the beer because it's just got so much lasting big like fatness to it. Fat heads, but it's got this big round, rich character to it. Oh. And it just lasts and lasts and lasts. So obviously we should just side by side and try this one out. The aroma on this was insane. I would definitely give the aroma to this guy. Just gooseberries for days, Sauv Blanc character, white peaches, white pears. It's crazy. Sorry, Asian pears? Yeah. Yeah. So just like I suspected, this beer is skinny. This beer almost, it doesn't compare very well. This beer is so... big. It's what would be a good analogy? It'd be eating like a really, really, really fatty piece of steak, and then moving on to like a very whatever, or not whatever, but moving on to a very lean chicken breast. It just not that again, you can make great chicken, and but it's just when you have them one after the other, it just sort of ruins, you can't follow it up, right? It's It's like, yeah, it's like eating a cheeseburger, then, or like a double, like a big double cheeseburger, and then moving on to like a like single hamburger, right? Like it's just like the amount of like oomph impact on the palate is just like very different. So it sort of like overshadows this guy. Like this guy is just so much fatter in its hop character, its lingering character, like bigger, rounder hop flavor, more resinous hop character, bigger, it just goes longer and longer and longer. So it's I mean, it's like, playing a heavy metal song and then you back it up with like a lullaby. It's just like, the boom, punch you in the face kind of thing. And then, this is a lot more nuanced, lighter, skinnier, smaller. At least on the palate, right? Not that it's bad, it's just different. Yeah, just a little bit daintier. A little bit more delicate, I would say. No. Probably this one needs a little bit more. So if I had the battle beers, I got to go with the Headhunter. For daily drinker, this is it. Like, it's just so explosive. I mean, what was the canning on this too? What? Hey, man, you sent me this, like, this is literally, like, 10 days fresh. I got it, like, less than 10 days fresh. Whereas this is, like, a solid... So, yeah, I believe... I think I might have been stocking weird or something at work. There's definitely a fresher batch that I got from work, so I'm gonna review that for you guys. I think I got it like 10 days fresh, like literally as fresh as this. This is like 10 days plus a month, so still fine. It's 5 weeks. Who's complaining about 5-week old cold IPA stored cold in my walk-in? So at work at least. So cuvee them. Let's see. Huh, interesting. Don't cuvee. The aroma on this is too good. At least like that part is. Sort of like kills it, sort of like dampens it, doesn't like seems like muddied in its hop character. Not this bad, it's very explosively hoppy, but I love the aromatic sound on this one. Cheers. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm trying again. Try this one. Okay. Well, obviously, you're tampering down this beer. Like, you're holding it back a bit and, like, massaging, like, some lighter characteristics to it. But I will say the cuvee is very good. You sort of get a little bit of the best of both worlds. You get a little bit more expressive, it's kind of Southern Hemisphere beer character lingered into this. So you get a little bit of, like, kind of like, again, I was saying pear, white, the pear candy, and now the pear candy here and the pear, kind of like green pear and fresh, fleshy pear character sort of like combine very well. You add a little bit of like this kind of white grape Sauvignon Blanc character into this beer too, and then it makes it a little bit leaner. So it actually like sort of plays a little bit best of both worlds, and it's actually, honestly, I sort of really like the blend. So if you're lucky enough in some world where you get, Pliny for president, and then Fathead's Headhunter, which I think the markets don't even remotely cross. Even Pennsylvania, I don't think you can get it in. I don't even know where you'd be able to, what market you'd be able to, double batch these. But that's a really tasty cuvee. So in the end, tonight, the Fathead's Headhunter won. So, and again, I will try to find that new fresh batch for you to review. This beer is just crushing it. I'm super privileged at work to be, push them to order it, and now I get to enjoy it too. So I've been drinking the hell out of a guy, and it's insane to just like finish a shift and you just have a world class beer that at any moment at your handle, just like have one of those. You're like, all right, it's something about that relaxing kind of like hop character, or something about the hop character is quite relaxing. It's just a nice kind of like shock to the palate to really make things like wake you up again, and it's really tasty. So awesome. Love the cuvee. That was really tasty, fun side by side. I mean, doesn't really say anything wrong. This beer got a 97 from me, so cheers later.